Hello everyone, this is Mariam. In this lesson of art, we are going to be looking at leaf rubbing. So the first thing you should do is to go outside and collect some leaf. You can collect a variety of sizes and different textures. Today is just for experimentation and the process. So when you collect all your leaves, we are going to put them under a paper and then use crayon or oil pastel to rub over the top of paper. That's called leaf rubbing. I just take off the paper from my oil pastel, but you can use crayon. You can put it aside and rub over the top to get the beautiful leaf rubbing effect. I'm going to show different materials in case you don't have oil pastels and crayons. So you can see the beautiful texture. I'm going to take this on side and switch it for a different style of leaf. I have chosen black because we are going to paint over top of these for another great effect. This is called leaf rubbing and it's all about textures. By using leaves and rubbing over the top, we can create an effect that shows people how they might feel. So you can place your leaves over the paper anywhere you want. The design is up to you. Hold the paper with one hand and then turn your crayon flat and rub over. After you have your beautiful leaf rubbing and texture, then you can use some paints. If you want to add some more here or here or here, you can fill up. You can fill up the whole paper if you like. Now I'm going to paint. We are going to paint over the top for another interesting effect. I'm going to wet my brush. Quite a large brush will work here. Add some water to the brush so that paint will not too thick. I'm going to use the green color first. Actually, we are looking quite watery, thin application, so we can still see beautiful texture. If you feel that your paint is thick, you can add more water in it. And if you paint over the top of crayon or oil pastel, something happens. That's called wax resistance. That's the magic. so that paint moves away from where crayon is and spread sides so you can see the beautiful texture. I'm going to wash my brush. For another color, I'll pick the red. Red is the complementary color of green. I'm going to use red. Red and green are complementary colors. If you feel, you can add more water in it. Okay, I'm going to wash. Now I'm going to use the yellow. We can still the beautiful texture underneath because of the watery effect. So you can see I have this beautiful leaf rubbing and then a nice watercolor paint on the work on top work. So this is the final. You can add more in that. You can see the beautiful watery texture leaf rubbing piece of art. Now I'm going to show you quickly another method in case you don't have the oil pastel crayons. So I'm going to pick, if you have the color pencils, we will use the color pencil. I just put leaf under the paper and I'm going to rub over it with green. I'll pick the green color. Okay, I'm going to use the flattened side of the pencil tip, pencil lid, and I'm going to rub this way. Now you can see the textures. Still we can see the textures. I think I didn't put, okay, so still we can see the textures. I think the color pencil actually works better. So if you don't have pastels, you can use color pencils. You just need to move your pencil in one direction. I can see the beautiful texture of the leaf over the paper by just rubbing it. Wow, that's look interesting. Okay, I'm going to show you my final effect you can do if you like. This is my favorite one. You can use a black paper or different color paper. It's your choice. Okay, if you have the black paper at home, please try this. I'm going to put the leaf under the paper and I'm going to rub over it with orange oil pastel or yellow, oh sorry, orange and yellow. So the same way I'm going to rub. I will mix here two colors, orange and yellow. This is actually my favorite one. I'm going to show you. So still you can see the beautiful texture. Okay, so I'm going to show you all textures leaf rubbing. You can try, if you have black paper, you can try this. If you have only color pencils, and you can try this if you have all pastels or watercolor. So there you go. Enjoy.